Do we have an XRP army right here on the channel? Guys, scream in the comment section if you like XRP, but I want to have a talk about today's video, basically about the altcoins, because we don't do that much. And yeah, I think it's actually quite interesting because we have been quite successful in predicting a couple of altcoins. So guys, let's jump straight into it. First of all, I want to ask for your attention for 1 single second. One is gone. No joking. I just want to ask you guys, smash the like up. We really need it. We really need to get that momentum going. And I can see the videos that I ask you guys, remind you guys for it. It gets more engagement, which means more people can see this video, which is helping us, Will Portal, and you eventually too. So that's very much appreciated. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, XRP guys had a massive setup right here, and we actually traded this one over on Will Alerts as well. So we published right here on the 11th of June. As you can see in this video, XRP trade June 2023. We haven't seen that breakout yet. So what I basically said is, okay, we can either, when the price comes down, we can either enter from the support right here. That was at this specific moment. We either enter from the support or we enter at the point of breakout. And we are going to take profits at the level of 82 cents. And why are we going to take profits at 82 cents? Well, if we take the Fibonacci retracement tool and we measure from the top till the bottom, then we can see that the golden ratio is at roughly 90%. But as you guys know, I always look for confluence with different price actions. So right here we do see an important zone, and I was also a little bit scared people take profits before we actually hit that golden ratio. Therefore, I always put the target slightly lower. But this was actually a beautiful trade, and if you took this trade just on the spot market, you would make a 55% gain, which is kind of crazy, and this happened almost overnight. This was just a couple of days, and we were actually anticipating this price action. Why? Because a couple of things were setting up for XRP. We got like the structure where we had like this kind of ascending triangle, W formation, however you want to call it. But we also had in the background that news boiling up about XRP lawsuit that was going on. So yeah guys, when we look at XRP right now, we also have been saying that most likely a couple of weeks after we top, this whole rally would run out, because this is basically how it works with these liquidity injections, so to say. So this is a massive pump. There's a massive amount of energy, a massive amount of attention, awareness going into XRP. It's in the news everywhere, everything. It makes this massive candle, and then it just bleeds out. And even guys, that makes it even worse, it bleeds out. But this uptrend also we've lost, and we also basically back tested it, and right now we are trading below 53 cents and the support right here at 46 cents. And I do have to say guys that I do think, especially looking at the structure, that this, at least for now, will continue to trend down. Guys, then we go to the next altcoin that we are going to talk about. That is BNB token, and this shows it even more because this also had a crazy liquidity injection right here. That is a very unhealthy way of a price increase. Like, this is not a, I would even argue it's not even a organic way. This can't be organic. How can a market cap of a altcoin, like for example, double overnight when it is already really big? That means billions and billions need to be injected into this coin overnight. So that is kind of crazy. But what you most of the time see, similar with XRP, when you have these crazy spikes, just these crazy rallies, these liquidity injections, these focused attention on certain period and asset, most of the time it retraces sooner or later just to get back to that healthy state of the market. So to come back down and retest sooner or later and then go back up. So how this is going to play out on Binance, I don't know. But it doesn't matter if this chart was Binance, if this chart was gold, if this chart was any other chart. Like, the structure of this chart right now is definitely not bullish at all. Definitely not bullish, and there are multiple reasons. This crazy liquidity injection, this bearish descending triangle, and a lot of fundamental bearishness, which of course an exchange is mainly the main value of an exchange is basically the volume, because they are earning money based on the volume, because people are paying fees on their trades. So the higher the volume, the higher the income. And Binance just lost basically most of the volume of Europe and lost the volume of the United States and Canada as well, which is roughly more, I would say that's more than 50% of the volume. So we got an exchange valuation right here, because this coin is definitely also based on the fundamental value of Binance Exchange. Right, so we got an exchange valuation here that suddenly got cut in half because the volume just disappeared. I would even argue it's more than cut in half, because not only the volume disappeared, we're also in a bear market, right? So Binance used to be like the top one exchange. Right now it is in the top 5 of biggest exchanges. It's still at the top, but it's definitely already mingling with other exchanges. So the valuation right here of BNB token for me is definitely way too high, and this, I would expect this chart to break out to the downside, but we haven't seen that so far. So I would already expected that this was going to happen, but we haven't seen that so far. And if we have a look at some momentum indicators, we do see some bullish divergences. So maybe we do get a breather first right here before we get another test of the support and break down. Who knows? But if we lose the support right here, especially the low at 186 US dollars, but maybe these levels can be important as well. Let's say roughly 200 US dollars. Then yeah, I would definitely expect a big drop and some turbulence in this token. And guys, this is going to happen when you not expect it. That's also how it works. It's going to happen in a time where it's going to be, your attention will be drawn to some certain topics, and then suddenly, bam, Binance is breaking down before you know it. This also happens with Luna, for example. I'm not saying this is the same thing, but this is just often how it works, because right now you can see, okay, it's very obvious, this chart looks like it wants to break down sooner or later, but when that moment comes, your attention most likely is on something else, because this will take like a cornerstone. That is at least how I experience being active in the markets. You know, you expect these things to happen, and suddenly you are walking with the crowd, getting influenced by the market sentiment, and you kind of forget about this, and then it shoves in, you know. So that is just something to watch. If you want to get notified of this stuff, you can also set alerts, right? So you at least trigger your mind again to put attention on this topic whenever it happens, right? Then guys, I want to have a look at this chart as well, because this is the total market cap of crypto without Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is the total market cap of altcoins basically. And we are seeing something interesting right here in terms of structure. So we have like this structure right here could actually mean two things. The first thing, it could be an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder right here, head in the middle, right shoulder right there, but we didn't broke the neckline. So that is very important, but this is known as a reversal pattern. So that would be a bullish pattern for this chart, and would be bullish pattern for altcoins. But this can also be a descending triangle. So we have a declining resistance and we have a horizontal support, kind of similar like we are seeing with the Binance chart. Horizontal support, declining resistance. That is known to be the bearish pattern, especially when we enter that formation from a downtrend. So we have to be a little bit careful of this. I don't want to make any assumption from the altcoins right here. I really would love to wait just for any breakout. So I think right now the ones in the market with a lot of patience are also the ones that are going to be rewarded. So therefore I also think that the strategy that we apply right now, right here on the channel, the strategy that we apply over on World Alerts is definitely the right strategy, at least for us, because at some moments, so for example, when a lot of liquidity went into altcoins, we really aggressively traded some altcoins. We almost doubled our money on DYDX. We did a lot of trades on artificial intelligence altcoins like Ocean, Rose. stuff like that. Fetch.ai, we made really good trades on that, but right now it's not really the time to look for these to look for these opportunities, because right now the liquidity is not going there. So I think if you are looking to accumulate for longer term time frames, these are good times. But if you are looking for really short term trades, these are not the best market conditions. I think it's better to wait until we get a very clearer perception of what the direction is going to be of Bitcoin, right? I think that is going to be important. But nevertheless, we are going to be on the sidelines, and we are going to act directly whenever something happens with these charts. Whenever we get a signal or confirmation that Bitcoin wants to continue an uptrend, or that whether Bitcoin wants to see new lows for this year. Guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, that we are going to have a look at some altcoins. If you have some other altcoins you want me to have a look at, make sure to drop them in the comment section, guys. It's very much appreciated. If you are interested in receiving extra information in a private Telegram channel, which we are right now also building out to become more than only a Telegram channel. So we will be creating trading bots that people can use, trading strategies, Portal Pro charts will be available for this group as well, and the requirements to enter this group or this program will also increase in the shorter term time frame. So right now you can just basically reserve your spot for free. You just have to be an active trader on Bybit or BitGet, and you need to be KYC verified on one of these exchanges. And once you meet those requirements, you can apply to become part of Will Alerts. And later, once this product is being further developed, which we are very, very busy in the back end right here, we will also hire the requirements to enter. So we are building a monthly subscription option, and we're building some other things which we soon will get some news out. But at least then you know it right now. You had that you still have a chance to basically to enter this for free, or with the requirements that we have right now, which is basically for free. Guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Very much appreciated. I wish every single one of you a very beautiful Wednesday today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.